And welcome to the start of episode 2 of this story mode, Wintermute in the Long Dark. And they're going to start talking here in a second, and I will let them go, and then we'll get into this episode.
Hey.
Damn it. Not again. Not the lights.
Hey.
All
good. Easy. Take it easy.
Who are you?
Name's Mackenzie. I'm the one who saved you from the bear.
Kill it?
I don't think so. But I hit it. Maybe scared it away.
Not the way you shoot.
Glad your memory's coming back.
Shit. He got me good this time.
This time?
Yeah. Me and the old bear go back a ways. There's unfinished business between us.
I bandaged you up, but you're in bad shape. Is there anywhere to get medical help?
What? You mean like a hospital? Out here? Nah, nothing like that.
I see you have a radio. Can we call for help?
No. Radio's been dead for the past few days. I can't raise any of the usual channels. I'm not sure why.
Well, you'll need some stronger meds to avoid infection. And for the pain.
You some kind of doctor?
No. But I've been around doctors enough to know you'll be in trouble soon. Unless you get some better help than I can give you.
Yeah. Right. Well... closest help is probably in Milton. Back the way you came.
There's nobody left to help you there. The town's pretty much deserted. There was a fire.
Damn. Our next town is days away. I'm wrecked. But if you leave now, you might be able to...
You won't last days like this. Must be another way.
There's someone who might help. But we can only reach them by radio.
So, we're back to where we started. There's got to be somewhere nearby that might have medical supplies, or another radio we can use.
You might find some comms gear, or parts, in the old Carter Dam. It's probably ancient stuff, though. That place has been abandoned for years. We used to have a first aid room. Might still be some old meds there, too. Something strong enough to maybe numb this pain.
Hang in there. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Wait. Wait. The old bear. He's still out there. I'll be wanting to finish the job.
Okay.
Here. Take my rifle. You won't kill him. But you might scare him off again.
Right.
Watch out. The dam. Unstable.
Wait, what? What do you mean unstable? Damn it. He's passed out.
All right, let's see what... Okay, repair clothing items. I think we can just do that on our own. Let's get the right map. Okay, Mackenzie rescued an old trapper whose knowledge of Great Bear Island as well as a short river might be the key to finding Astrid. That's the main storyline. We won't get too crazy into the side stuff. Thought I already repaired clothes 3 times though, but we'll do it again. Oh, they're not gonna let me pick those up. Oh, that's cheap. Enter the abandoned dam. Well, I think we can do that. Let's get this loaded. Alright, what do we got on us anyway? We still pretty much everything from before. Oh wow, all our food and everything. How much do we weigh? 85. Ooh, we need to leave some of this. Alright, find, harvest, and prepare some medical flora native to Bear Island. We already did that, I'm pretty sure. Place a snare and catch at least 1 rabbit. Alright. Well, let's leave some of this food. What don't we need? Let's drop the peanut butter and the peaches. They weigh a ton. I want to keep the crackers because they weigh the least but give out huge amounts of calories for their weight. That gets us down to 80, yay. Leave that. Leave a couple of the pops. We'll leave the milk. Dog food. Now we're down to 78. Okay. Alright. What else can we drop here? Alright, we don't need that many flares. The gun's weighing us down a ton. I don't think I need the pot. We'd be fine with just that. Can we put some refuel there? I'll put a little bit in there. Alright, take our crowbar. We don't have a flare, so we'll drop all those. I don't think we need 14. Let's just drop that many. That gets us to 72. Clothes we'll keep, of course. And we don't need the money, not that that's saving us a bunch of weight. Let's drop 3 of those. That gets us to 72. I think that's about as good as we're going to do. We'll go with that. That's not too overly heavy. Which means there's not a lot here we can take with us. There's the map. There's the dam. There's us. Mystery Lake. Cool. One more look around. Okay. Nothing in the locker. There's an animal pelt we can't get to. Alright, well, let's see what the weather's like. Let's get out of here.
That trapper's my key to getting out of here. You better not die on me.
We'll head to Mystery Lake first, on our way to the dam. And hopefully we don't run into too many wolves. Check the outhouse here. There's some wood. We don't need that. Alright, nothing there. Actually died right here. One time I was coming up this hill here. Yeah, and shook hands with a wolf right there. It didn't matter. I had a torch. We were so close that he was well within the range of that. He was just He was right at me, so definitely you got to be careful walking over these, as I just recklessly do it, but... Alright, let's see, nothing here. Let's go check the body. Alright, Max is still here. Anything on you, Max? More bullets. And the hatchet we'll take. I'm not going to worry about the feathers. I'll get that round in the gun. Come on. I don't see any wolves anywhere. Alright, nothing here. We'll check Mystery Lake Cab. There's a wolf right there. It's not a... Hopefully we can just slip by them, but just in case, and since it's a nice day, we'll torch them away. Alright, good. You go that way. We'll go this way. Oops, wrong button. We'll just give this a quick run through. I already got better. Catch a fish at the fishing hole.
Excellent.
I'll leave all that there. Due to unusual cold weather, we're shutting down Mystery Lake Park a little earlier. All right. All right, we'll take that. Take the crackers, they don't weigh much.
Could end up being useful.
Well, there's our ability to catch some fish if we want to. I think I got a sewing kit, do I? Oh, I do. Okay, good. Let's take the whetstone. All right. Let's check the upstairs, I guess. Just in case there's some better clothes.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
No, it's not bad. Catch 11 pounds worth of fish. Jeez. That one wants us to butcher an animal. That one's about the sewing. All right. Nope, that wasn't better. All right, those socks aren't better than what I got. Those boots aren't better than what I got. Another round. Leaflet containing information about, excuse me, about Mystery Lake. I'll take that. Ooh, I'll take the tea. All right, and then I've got a bedroll.
What have we here?
Cargo pants. I don't think those are better than what I got on. Nope. All right, let's head to the dam. Like I said, we'll focus, excuse me, mostly on the main story. We won't get too caught up in the side quests, because I've already done them all. Maybe in episode 4, because I think episode 4 I finished before I did all the side quests. So maybe on that one we'll look at some of the side quests, but I mean, for the most part, we just want to get the story down, so that way when episode 5 comes out next month, I know what the hell's going on. So... Alright, so we'll get to the dam. Probably have some wolves up here. Usually there's a handful. Oh, not today. Friday morning I'm trying to do this Wintermute catch-up, because the last episode comes out March 31st. So on Fridays I'm going through all the episodes and trying to go through them one more time, and that way we can... Hopefully I'll land this right into episode 5, and I'll live stream that on Fridays or mornings for sure. I may have to do this 2 times a week, because I got a month to get through episodes 2, 3, and 4. So, but Fridays is definitely going to be a long, dark Friday. But I am enjoying Star Trek. I do like it. How about you? When's your next stream? Alright, let's see if there's anything worth a darn in here. Nope. You say usually there's. Well, let's get the flare. Let's get this. What do we got? Another sewing kit, cloth, fleece gloves. We'll figure all that out when we get to the dam. Oh, there's a friend. Easy there, buddy. Alright, that's one wolf out of the way. I'm even thinking about maybe doing a survival run, going on trying some interloper, and watch me die over and over and over. Alright, Wynn, don't get too crazy.
Use this.
All right. Almost to the dam. There she is. Oh, no, walked right past him. Some deer out there. Let's see if we got the one that likes to hang out by the trailers or not. I think we're gonna slip by here.
Carter Dam. This place has seen better days. Locked up tight.
Now let's hope we can find a key.
That'll come in handy.
Do we need the key or can I crowbar it? Staging area key. Well, let's see if it's in one of these trailers. I can't remember.
I think I can use this.
Not too heavy. Lantern fuel. Alright, well before we go in here we're going to do a fire and replenish some of our torches. Alright, let's... Okay, we're good on water, so let's just grab torches. Oh, that's a good one. Find harvester, okay. Against your risky zone. Alright, but it doesn't tell me... Alright, well... Alright, one more good one. Alright, let's see if the key's in this trailer. I, for the life of me, can't remember where that key's at. Yep, good. It's here. Alright. We know some of you like to hang out on the dam during breaks and off hours, but the facility is still a no-go. The place is falling apart and unsafe to enter, especially the lower dam. And they won't cover you if you get hurt down there. Let's just make sure there's no...
This'll come in handy.
Super duper clothing. Like that. And some water. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. Where are you? Drop you.
This stuff will come in handy.
Don't need any more med kits. Let's top off the drink and the calories. And I guess we'll pick up another flare. Ooh, is that better than the one we got? I don't think it's going to be, but we'll grab it just in case. Just in case it's better. Alright, let's find out if this is better or not. Oh, lots better. I'll leave the peaches for right now. Alright, into the dam. Oh! Shut the gate.
Holy shit.
Hello, how you doing?
Unfinished business with the bear, he said. Can't feel my feet.
Yeah, we'll be warm here in a second.
Hello? Anyone here? This place looks like it's been empty for a while. What have we here? Seems like the quakes did some damage here. Must be what the old guy meant about unstable.
You don't say.
I could use this.
Alright, well, let's get upstairs and get to the medical stuff. We'll grab the crackers, though. It sounds like it's blowing out there now. The penmanship of this author was in a hurry. I left it in the cave, head back out from the dam, follow the river, look for a cave near a clearing with a hunter's blind. I know where you're at.
Aid station. That sounds like what the trapper needs.
I have a pry bar. Why can't I just pry it open?
I think I can use this.
Okay, where's the key at? Actually, let's...
Must be something we can use to fix the shortwave.
Nope. Oh, more matches.
Excellent.
What's with all the keys?
That'll come in handy. I can barely walk with this much gear.
Yeah, I know. It's all that water too. There we go.
Could end up being useful.
No, I need the key. That's the only thing that's going to be useful right now. Looks like we're going to be sleeping in the dam tonight. Alright, let's...
Looks like this thing isn't opening unless I can get the power working again.
Phillips becomes so surprised by our seismic activity on the islands. Becomes it's been impossible to run Carter prop besides the recent. Okay. Forest talkers. Alright, so I think I'm going to have to go to the bottom of the dam, I think, if I remember right.
This'll come in handy.
Yep. Alright, so that's not the way either.
I could use this.
What am I missing?
I'll be hungry later.
Nope, nope. Alright, let's try to eat some of this down here. Maybe we'll get an aurora. Well, no aurora. Where am I missing something at? Alright, so I'm not missing anything here.
I think I can use this.
Yeah, we're fine. Alright, so if I'm not missing anything here, there's nothing over here. Make sure I didn't miss anything in the entrance here.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
We'll take it. No keys, no nothing there. We've searched those. Going down here gets us there. Was it? Nope. I must have missed it upstairs then. Alright, give me 1 second. Alright guys, let's see. I missed something somewhere. Where did I miss it at?
What have we here?
We got that's not better than what we got. Check that already. Checked all those already. Hmm.
I better take this food.
Unfortunately, you can't jump in this game. Hmm. I'm not sure what to do. No, 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 don't shut that off. Damn it. We don't. Where's the station medical locker key? No kidding, but where is that at? Hmm.
I'll be hungry later.
There's the...
What the?
There we go. Jackson sees some wolves around the area, and last week Emily said she thought she saw a bear skulking around the camp. I'm not convinced it isn't those Briar House thugs trying to scare us off, but just in case, keep this flare gun handy. Well, I already got a flare gun, so... Alright, so we finally got the office key. That probably took way longer than it should have. Let's finish drinking that. I'll need 3 cans. Alright, let's get in the office. Alright, we're in the office.
Is it food or... Elevator maintenance. Yeah, the elevator's acting up again. We've checked the mechanics. Got stuck. It'll be a long walk before we get it back. All right, we'll keep you. There's the medical key. All right, let's see how many. Whoa, that was quick. All right, so that was around 9 or 10. All right, 10. And then around 50. $10.51. Oh, 10.51, 12-ish. So 10.51. There we go. This will come in handy.
Garbage, garbage, garbage. Bullets. Take all that. Alright, let's get into the medical station. All right.
Industrial strength antibiotics and very strong painkillers. Dangerous. You can get hooked on this stuff. Let's hope we don't need it.
All right, let's get back to the trapper. Oops, I just wanted to see what type of day it is, that's all. All right, it's still morning. So hopefully it's not too windy. Could check Alan's cave for the supplies, but let's get some of our weight in order here. All right. All right. Relatively full, not thirsty. It's a bit cold, so we might have to make a pit stop at Mystery Lake. All right, we've already shaved one. All right. We got by this wolf on the way here. Let's see if we can slip by it on the way back. Well, that looks like one of those. We're going to go down there and check that out. Yes, we hear you. Listen, you stay on your side, I'll stay on mine. I just want to go check out that dead convict. Easy there. Since I'm swimming in food, I won't grab the cattails. Oh. You keep going that way. Yep, there you go. Nope. Yeah, that's as far as you want to go. No, go the other way. Oh, there we go. We got it. Well, he's at his wall too. Should be able to get away with a torch. Heck, it might even should start warming up as we get through the day. I don't think we're going to get around him. Plus, this will help us warm up a tad bit.
Alright, we're still mid-morning. Oh no, the controller's getting low. Still got a little bit of life. Alright, there's our next wolf. Slide by him real quick. He must be on the other side of the tracks. There we go. Let's buy him, and next stop's the trapper. Uh-oh. Bye-bye, torch. There she went.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
Yeah, we're almost there, Mackenzie. Almost there, bud. Just one more ridge to get over. Won't be cold for a minute, but... we won't do any long-term damage. Alright.
I felt so cold in my life.
We'll get there in a second. Hypothermia won't be an issue. Noticed that before. Alright, let's get the trapper's meds. And let's get warmed up a little bit.
Oh, shit. Oh, that's smart.
Take it easy. Pretty banged up. Probably a bit delirious, too. I just gave you a shot of some heavy antibiotics. Might feel funny for a while, but it'll help. And you're gonna need some time to recover.
Time? You don't have time. You need to get a message out. It's important.
Message? You mean to your friend? Asking for medical help?
Never mind that. Help me up so I can look at the radio. Let's see if the parts you brought back are any good.
That's a military shortwave, isn't it? Maybe. I know a bit about radios. It's not like any surplus I've ever seen.
Ah, damn it! Well, parts look fine. So, whatever's wrong with the radio goes deeper than that.
What could it be?
Has something to do with the power. Fuses. Transformers, maybe. We have bigger problems to deal with first. The bear's out there, hunting us. He's a smart old bastard. He'll keep us from getting out, getting supplies, finding help. Eventually, he'll either get us, or starve us out. Ah! Oh. I gotta lay down. Help me back to the bed.
Oh, now we get to talk.
The dam was pretty busted up, like you said.
The place was cracked open by the quake years ago and never recovered. It was already half dead at the time.
Meaning?
The dam dates back to the 60s. Industrialists from the mainland wanted to use it to power a mining town he was planning to build. But the bottom fell out of the price of coal. He had to abandon those plans. Some fool tried to get it running again in the 80s. But then the forest talkers got involved, and that was the end of it. Pretty sure the Quakes finished the job once and for all.
So, who are the forest talkers?
Eco-terrorists. Activists, some call them. Depends on who you talk to, I guess.
Why are they out here?
Well, they've been active for years. They come and go. Mostly here to throw a wrench in the works for a variety of resource projects, mining, forestry mainly. They want Great Bear to remain a pristine wilderness.
You don't sound like you agree.
Oh, I've no love for industry. But this is the way it is. You have something they want. They take it. Nothing much you can do to stop it.
Well, judging by what I saw in the dam, I'd say the forest talkers are still active.
Well, that's good news for you. Keep your eyes open for supply caches they might have left behind.
Can you tell me anything about where we are?
Well, this whole area takes its name from Mystery Lake nearby. It's kind of a wilderness preserve. You wouldn't know it from the logging trucks. Not much around there, apart from some lake cabins that'll be locked up for the season. You've already seen the dam. Railroad passes through the area. Trains come through once in a while. Fewer every year. The whole area's mostly dead. Most of the year.
You sound like you like it that way.
I sure do.
So, are other people living out here?
You gotta understand. The collapse destroyed Great Bear. There's nothing here to stay for. Meet anyone out here? Chances are they're hiding from something. Or someone.
Why are you here?
I have my reasons.
What's this unfinished business between you and the bear?
Ah. Me and the old bear. Every time we meet, we make a little trade.
What do you trade?
Each other's blood, mostly.
Sounds like a losing proposition.
Well, I'm sure it will be. For one of us.
The main reason I'm out here is I'm looking for someone.
Won't find too many people out here. That's kind of the whole point.
This is someone important to me. A woman. She may have passed through here a few days ago. She might have been injured.
What makes you think she came through here?
She passed through the tunnel leaving Milton. Then... I'm not sure.
Well, the roads from Milton don't lead this way. Wherever she's headed, you'll have to cross the mountains to find her. Not an easy path, even for the most experienced outdoorsman.
I'll do whatever it takes.
You won't get far with that bear on the prowl. What we need is to get my radio up and running, so we can find out what the hell is going on. Maybe someone out there has seen your friend.
The woman I'm looking for. She might be on her way to a place called Perseverance Mills. You know it?
Yeah. Shit-nothing town, north part of the island.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, I know it.
We were on our way there, my passenger and I, when we crashed. I need to find a way to get there. Contact her. See if she's all right.
You sure she's alive?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Well, normally I'd make some calls on the old shortwave. The whole area's been damn quiet since those lights in the sky. And the wildlife's acting strange. But I might have an idea.
What do you mean the wildlife's acting strange?
You live out here long enough, you get a sense for the patterns in nature. And now, the patterns are broken. Critters aren't behaving the way they should. It's like they're spooked or something. No, not spooked. Changed somehow. Best way I can say it is, things don't feel right.
You said you had an idea. What do you have in mind?
Well, it's a long shot. But I may know how we can find out about your friend.
I'm listening.
This shortwave. I use it to keep an ear open for what's going on.
So how do we get the radio working?
There's no reason I can see why it shouldn't be working.
Well, what about more parts? Or another radio?
We might find another radio. I think I have a better idea. Problem is, it's no use with the old bear out there. Your path to a working radio, and our survival, is through that bear. We have to find a way to deal with him first.
Okay. So we have to deal with the bear. You're half dead, and rifle shots don't seem to do much. So...
That's because the old bear is special. I've been hunting and trapping for years, and I've shot a lot of bears. But I've never encountered anything quite like him. A special bear like that. Needs special magic to bring him down.
magic?
Don't worry, I'm not delirious. I don't mean literal magic. We need the old knowledge. The old ways.
What do you have in mind?
There's an old story. Local legend, maybe. About one of the original settlers of this place. Spence. The story goes something like this. Spence shows up and sets up his claim shanty with his young family in tow. For generations, the family had been traders in the Hudson's Bay Company. Old voyageur stock, they say. Hard people. Survivors. One day, a bear shows up and menaces the homestead. Spence takes a shot at the bear, but it doesn't seem to do anything. The bear wanders off, but Spence's wife, she takes a turn. Slips into fever. For days, delirious, she screams about the bear. Local doctor can't do a thing for her, neither can the priest. A week later, a hired hand goes missing. And they find him. Just a body. Ravaged. Spence fears for his wife and kids. He's convinced some evil bear spirit is trying to kill them. Revenge for some slight in the past, maybe. Something in the family history. Spence gets some men together for a hunting party. They go out into the muskeg and track something big for days. Eventually corner it. It's a big son of a bitch. Biggest bear they'd ever seen. Man killer. Story goes, they empty their rifles into the bear and it just walks away. Like it's made of stone. They call it the demon bear after that. Wife's dying now. Spence believes the bear's evil spirit is killing her, eating her soul. He can't get anyone to join him on another hunting party. They know rifles don't work. So he forges a spear. Like a boar spear, but bigger. From some old Hudson's Bay trapper's wisdom, apparently. He goes out into the muskeg, disappears for days. And then one morning, the wife's fever breaks. But nothing from Spence. Some men go out looking for him. And they find him. Half dead. Blood all over him. Body torn almost in two. The bear's work. The last thing he says is, spear stole the bear's soul. My wife is now free. And he's gone.
So, did he kill the bear?
Nobody knows. Never found a carcass. They buried Spence, took the spear back and hung it over the mantelpiece in the Spence homestead. Never saw that bear. Or any other. Again. Years later, after the Spence family faded to obscurity, wealthy land baron bought the spear to hang in his hunting lodge. Just so he could tell that story, I imagine.
So, do you believe it? The story of the demon bear? The spear stealing its soul?
No, of course not. I might spend all my time alone in the wilderness, but I'm not crazy. But the old stories sometimes have truths hidden in them. Spence might have been superstitious, but he had the right idea. 10 inches of cold, hard steel might do what a bullet can't. I'm convinced. A spear's the way to kill that bear. And you need to get Spence's bear-killing spear if we're gonna survive the winter. The old hunting lodge is still there. A couple of days' journey south. Follow the tracks the other way, through the muskeg, and you'll find it. If the spear's there, get it. It might be our best hope.
And the radio?
You deal with the bear, and let me worry about the radio. Now, let me rest. Good luck out there. Watch out for our demon.
Right.
All right. All right, so we're on our way to the muskeg. Let's see here. Yeah, let's drink. Actually, let's do the peanut butter. It's a lot of calories. There we go. Midday. No reason not to head out. All that time endured didn't cure my hypothermia. Oh, there we go. Just in case we come across any four-legged friends. I hear you, dear. Grab that birch. And there's our tunnel right up there. And there's a wolf right there too. I could take a shot at it, I guess. Not that I need to eat or anything, but be better than wasting a flare. He's due to turn around. I think we're going to get... Nope. Damn it. I'm moving away. Let's just hold the... Alright. Man, why are we going so slow? The wind ain't blowing that hard. Jeez. Yeah. Come on. Holy cow. There's a rail tunnel if we could ever get there. Heck, that wolf will catch up to us by the time we get there at this rate. There's some story reason why they won't let us run. I didn't think you see the bear till the way back. There we go. Oh, I was crouching. Yeah. Alright. No wonder. There, now we're moving. I forgot I crouched. That's Jerimah. We gotta go all the way across. All the way there. Let's get to the train car at least. Ugh. There's a wolf over there. It's not quite midday yet. Alright, I'm starting to warm up too. Alright, so losing the light source, the flare, dropped us a degree or two. Check the train car, hopefully there's something. It's better clothes than what I got, even though I'm starting to doubt that. Alright, let's see here. Well, we'll take the coal.
This stuff will come in handy.
I'll pick up the book. Got that. Preserve nature's balance. What did that say? Gosh darn it, it went too fast. Preserves nature's balance. Cully Wolf in Mystery Lake region. Cully Wolf in Forlorn Muskeg. And Cully Wolf in Broken Railroad. Oops. Did we check that? No, we did not.
I think I can use this.
I think that's better than what I got. Oh, that might be. Let's check. Yeah, it's the same, so we'll go with what Mackenzie's got. And what was the other ones? Whoops. Oh yeah, that's not going to be decent then. That little sweater. I think I see a... Do they really line up a wolf for you right there? If you guys want to see some bad shooting, don't go anywhere. I don't tend to be great with the rifle. Alright, here we go. Man. Oh, look at that. Ha! And we ain't making no bullets, so... Not bad. Well, one down in Muskeg anyway. We'll do side missions as they come if we bump into them like that, but we won't go out of our way for them. Yeah, I watch some of these guys and they do the whole like this and the wolf comes running at them and they're able to shoot them like right there. I can do that with the bow. I can't seem to get it to work with the rifle, and definitely not with the pistol. I wonder if they took the bears out that are normally in survival mode. Well, there's another wolf. Yep, there we go. There's normal shooting. I'm not sure if I hit him or not. I don't think I did since he's turning around so quick. I think if you hit them, they just keep running. Let's take another shot at him. Yeah. Alright. Not bad. Good thing he didn't go into all the zigzagging. I still rather much have the bow. Even when I play on Stalker, I usually carry the bow and the handgun. How are we doing for time? We're okay. Another one up there. Your spidey senses seem to be tuned a lot higher than I remember. Oh no, that isn't a wolf. That's just a tree stump. That's weird. Alright, we're across the muskeg. We got 2 wolf kills. Ooh, that's foggy. Alright, so I know there's no bears here, so let's take a look. And then we're gonna go all the way down here. We'll go down this little path here. I can't remember how exactly. I think we just kind of veer off here and then you can get up there. And we'll go get that spear. Hopefully with this fog we don't end up shaking hands with one of the wolves. As long as we stay up on the tracks, we should be okay. There's a path that you can circle around back there. And then you can, to the right here, we'll be able to slip down if we want. We'll just stay on the tracks. Alright, so we're starting to creep into evening. So what we might do is we might just get to the shed train. Oops, I should have went down, I think. Yep. Let's go back this way. There we go. I was expecting wolves. Well, I forgot about this part. We gotta come down the river. There's usually a wolf down here. We gotta make our way back up. Yep. Where you at, friend? I don't know if that bark was for me or a rabbit or something, but... Alright, he's hunting. Actually... Ah! Yeah, see, I'm not good with the rifle. Not very good. I get too shaky. Well, now we just need a wolf kill in Mystery Lake, I guess, and we can do that side mission. Alright, now we're getting ready to get into Wolfapalooza here. There's usually one on the tracks, and then there can be up to 2 or 3 down by the shed. So let's see what we get. Oh, I hear the deer. There you are. The fog's clearing, so that's nice. Yeah, this will work out perfect. We'll just pull up right into the train car. I know I can loot stuff in here, but there's probably nothing I need, so... I think you can you loot stuff in here? No, I think you can just... Thought one of the train cars you could go in, but nope, I was wrong. I don't remember this part, though. Well, that cost me my torch. Make sure there ain't anything else in here. Oh, hello.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I'd say so. Uh-oh. That one's gonna hurt.
The lights.
Hmm.
Is that a campfire?
Am I seeing things? That ain't Metamorphosis, is it? Is he back already? That sure is. Look at him. He's just chilling. We gotta go that way, though. But we'll talk. Meth, how's it doing, buddy?
You again?
How goes the war, my friend?
War?
The war between man and nature, of course. The lights in the sky. You and the bear. The cold. Hunger. The old fights returning.
Did you scare the bear away?
There was no bear when I found you. Perhaps it isn't yet time for your paths to cross.
Listen, old man. I'm not sure.
You still believe things are going to go back to the way they were?
Lights in the sky.
Remember, I said they were a reckoning.
Powering the lights around us?
Now you see.
This can't be. It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense, and yet it has happened.
So, this is some kind of recurring aurora borealis?
Possibly.
And it's affecting the electricity? The power?
And everything dependent on it. Animating it, or destroying it. Perhaps both.
And you knew this was coming?
No, but it was only a matter of time. This has all happened before.
I've had a lot of trouble with wildlife lately. Is it always this dangerous around here?
I've seen many strange things, of course. But the birds and beasts, their rhythms are their own.
Meaning?
The patterns of nature have been interrupted, broken. Even those who once knew how to read them are now confused.
What do you think's spooking the wildlife?
I can't say for sure, but the lights in the sky may hold the answer.
So, you think the aurora is influencing the wildlife, too?
There is much in nature that we cannot understand. Would it be so strange?
Alright, Meth. Until we meet again, buddy. I'm gonna head down to this shack down here. Now, I don't know if aurora wolves are afraid of flares. I can't remember. And there's one coming right at us. I'd like to get some high ground. Just like Obi-Wan. Oh shit. Ooh, that was scary. I'm not gonna lie. I thought he was coming right at us. I don't know how he missed us, but I'm glad he did. Alright. I just want to get to the train yard barn or whatever this thing is down here. I can't remember if torches actually scare werewolves or not, so we're going to get the gun out. Alright, there's one. Thought there was one. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's get in here. Huh. Oops, I hear him.
I could eat anything right now.
I don't care about your stomach. I hear the footsteps. He was trying, huh? He was trying. Are you serious? You can't get over that little hump there? Yeah, I could hear his footsteps. All right, we're in.
Thank goodness.
That'll take care of your stomach for a little bit. Ah. Can we read what the computer says? No? Well, I guess we can read that note. Those lights in the sky are doing some funny things to the machines around here. We found this old shed and the computers started turning on by themselves, lamps lighting up, all that stuff we know. Alright. Go ahead and eat that.
I can always use more food.
I'll eat this. We'll eat those too. That should fill up our tummy. Alright, let's see here. Let's do a little bit of maintenance here. Drop those. I'm gonna drop those. We're not really. Alright. Alright, guys, I'm gonna call this one here. I think I'm just gonna hit the sack here and get a. Actually, I think we'll go in since it's not cold with the bonus, right? Bed warmth bonus +9. We'll take a peek inside real quick. Is that pain reliever? Yep. Yeah, yep, definitely want to be careful here. Whoa! Yep, we're going back out. What if we put a bedroll here? How's that looking? Alright, we're warm here. Alright, guys, I'll call that one here. Thanks for hanging out with me. I don't know, halfway-ish through, I guess, episode 2 here. Well, I'll pick you up, guys, on Monday, because Friday the kids have off, so I won't be able to live stream next Friday. So definitely Monday for sure. Maybe Monday and Thursday. We might go to 2 a week till we can slide right into episode 5. So thanks for hanging out with me. If you're still here, like to the video, subscribe to the channel would be fantastic and much appreciated. And best of luck out there in the long dark, and I hope to see you in the next one. Take care, everyone.